The 2018 rule change of being able to start now with the stride foot behind the pitching rubber was a pretty major shift in the constraint of pitching. If I joke about the, uphill both ways in the snow, that was not how I learned to pitch. It's not how Ashley, you learned to pitch as your career as a pitcher. It's not how any of us learned to pitch. We had to keep our feet connected to the rubber, for the entirety of load essentially. And so opening up that stride foot, moving that stride foot away from the catcher, it afforded some things for sure. And I think the original intent, if I kind of understand I'll say anecdotal history that I've gathered from coaches, is that it was meant to increase velocity, right? So we moved the pitching rubber back to help with safety, and bats getting hotter and hitters hitting harder. And what we then said was, okay, shoot, we've lost velocity because now the pitcher's 3 feet back and the ball's breaking differently. And even some of the scalability between like going from 35 to 40 to 43, where that shows up is even still kind of a mess. But that change in 2018 was a big one. It was a pretty big influence on how we then began to train pitching.